It's the lovely English show. It's the lovely English show.
Hello, you're welcome to the show where all we know to do is give and keep giving back to the society. It's always very interesting to have people who are willing to make an impact in their world. And my superstar today will be a woman who went to school to read something else and afterwards came out and decided to do something extremely different from what she studied. Stay with us after the break.
It's the lovely English show.
The Lovely English Show is more than a talk show. It is actually a movement that has come to stay.
When I was in Made, he was there and he said he will do it and he did it.
Never make music or acting or anything, any other vocation, an alternative to education.
I love this show. I really, really love this show because it is an opportunity for me to serve. And it's an opportunity for me to call other people to serve.
It's the lovely English show.
What up, Africa? What up, Lagos? They call me VJ Adams, the king of talk. My name is Jimmy Agbaji. What's up, people? My name is Nosa. My name is Bruno. Want y'all to keep watching. Keep watching. You can inspire someone. You can be a blessing to someone. It's a show that is worth watching. You learn. It's about impacting on people's lives. Keep watching this show. The Lovely Claire Show.
It's the lovely English show.
You're welcome back. My superstar today is Mrs. Debbie Elabor, who went to school to study nutrition, and today she is a makeup artist. Debbie, you're welcome on the show.
Thank you very much.
Tell me about yourself and what happened. At what point was this transition?
Okay, I went into school, University of Ibadan, to study human nutrition. And while I was in school, we had this break, and I did not know what to do with my time. So I had this friend opposite my house, and then she taught me how to do makeup. And I went back to school and I started practicing. Became a makeup artist, doing makeup for school shows and doing makeup for friends, mostly people's friends. And so that's how I kicked off my career.
So did you discover this because you didn't have what to do, or it was something you always wanted to do?
Yeah, I'm not an artist. Let me call it that way. It's not like a talent or something. I had my brother, an artist, my sister, also an artist. But when I went into school, let's say I became interested in makeup because I always loved magazines and musicals on TV. And so when I saw the opportunity, I just jumped at it because I had nothing else to do. But I just wanted to keep myself busy at that time. So.
And today you like it?
Today it's a hobby, today it's a job, today it's a career, today it's everything for me.
And you're doing so well.
Thank you.
She's my makeup artist. I'm sure you can see that.
Thank
you're
you.
doing so well. Tell me a bit about your work, the kind of people you have worked with.
Okay, initially I started with the lady next door. I still attend to the woman next door because that's she's the ultimate person. You don't have to focus more on celebs. But I've been fortunate also to work on some celebs like Mona Lisa Chinda, Mercy Johnson, Ike Okechukwu, you know. So luckily I've been able to work with these people. But my best clients are the people that like my friends or the woman next door that could come to me at any time. So those are my best clients.
So what about me?
And you, and you.
Okay, whatever. It's nice. Your makeup is really nice.
Thank you.
But now I want to ask, because we have a lot of teenagers here, because the show truly is about inspiring the youth and getting people to give back to the society, most especially teenagers, plus orphans, the indigent child on the streets in our society, the widows. Those are the three set of people I work with. So today we have orphans here, we have children here who really don't know exactly what they want to do in life. Because for me, growing up, I really didn't know early until, I don't want to say it was a bit late, but here I am. But I want to know, how can a child discover exactly, or at what point, what he or she wants to do and follow through?
Yeah, luckily, the way society is now, we have parents guiding their children into doing that's to follow their passion.
What about
follow
children who don't have parents to do that?
Yeah, you just have to be able to, if you found something you really like, if it's tailoring, if it's carpentry or something, if you really like it, because what will keep you in business, or what will keep you going, is that passion, that drive. So if a child discovers what he or she loves doing, not what people, not what the society or what an aunt or an uncle will tell them, if they really love something that, you know, is good and right, they should just keep at it, keep trying, and do.
I don't know what it was for you, but what were the kind of challenges that you faced doing this? I want to look at it from your home, with your parents, then with your friends.
Yeah, initially my parents were supportive initially while I was in school, because they looked at me and said, oh, okay, she's making money. Yeah, okay. She's making money for herself. So when I came out of school, and I told them, look, I don't want to go and get a job. It was hell. They were so upset, especially my mom. You know, she's like, you have to make money, how are you going to survive and everything. And then I told her that even till date, I don't even have a CV. It's you know, so she's like, you have to make one, you know. They were so upset. But they started seeing the money coming in. So immediately they saw that, okay, this girl's making money. They relaxed, they backed off.
What would you say to a young teenager who wants to do something outside of what their parents want them to do?
Is you have to prove yourself. You have to make sure you're good. Because when, like when my parents saw how good I was, they were a bit lax. They were, you know. So you have to let people understand that, okay, I love this thing and I'm doing it the right way. You have to show, you have to improve on yourself. So when you can believe in yourself and when you can improve on yourself, then they would understand, and people will see that, okay, she knows what she's doing, or he or she knows what she's doing, and then they back off, and then they have faith in you.
I'm Precious Omotoye, and I'm sponsored by Lovely Claire Show, Drew and Twitter, and she gave me a scholarship to learn makeup artistry. So I've learned some things that I know that it will be beneficial to me when I'm on my own and if I'm in school. So all my thanks goes to Lovely Claire and Twitter.
Hi, my name is Evie. I'm currently at Debrene Beauty Studio. Precious has been with Debbie for a while, and I can say that she's one very hardworking and determined young lady. She was very eager to learn, very patient, and I could also see that she put in all her best efforts to be able to do this properly. Like you can see, she did my brows today, and I was really very impressed.
I've learned how to make eyebrows, to put the foundation, the concealer, and how to apply the full makeup. Auntie Debbie is a nice person. She's courageous, and she don't want anyone to quit. Just try. Don't say no. Just say yes.
For Debbie, I would like to say that I'm really impressed, because for someone who has learned a skill of her own, I'm happy that she's giving back as well. This is someone she has never met before. She doesn't know personally, but she's also helping and empowering to become a business owner of her own. So I would say that this is very applaudable. Debbie gave her 100%, despite the fact that she wasn't being paid. It was volunteer. She gave her all, gave her time, and I can say that this is one experience that Precious won't forget in a long time.
Hi, my name is Debbie Elabor. I'm the head makeup artist for Debrene Beauty. Okay, she's a very nice and obedient student, and what I love about her is that she's very hardworking. She's open, she's willing to learn. So that's what I love about Precious. It's a very good thing, giving back. It helps empower people, I'm glad that after school she can do something. She doesn't need to wait for her parents. She doesn't need to look for a job. She can start earning stuff immediately, start earning money immediately. So I feel it's a good thing. It gives value. Would I do this again? Yes, absolutely.
It's the Lovely Claire Show.
So Debbie, I asked you the question because we have youth who wants to do something and they are not so sure. But the answer you just gave to me now was the same thing one of my guests said, that if you want to do something outside of what your parents want you to do, you should be good at it, give attention and prove yourself. Let them see that you can. Because we have Precious Omotoye on set with us. Precious, how are you?
I'm fine.
Yes, who wants to be a makeup artist? And so she wants Debbie to mentor her and put her through. And at the end of the day, she wants to come out successful. She wants to be like Debbie. So Precious, how are you?
I'm fine.
Tell me, you're presently in school. What class are you?
SS3.
SS3. Why do you want to do makeup?
I want to do makeup because I have pleasure in it. And I want to make people...
Have you been doing it before? Because
yes,
I have pleasure
myself.
in it.
If I'm going to church or have an acting. So I have pleasure in it, and I want to make other people look beautiful. I also want to meet with celebrities, so I can be popular and
No. Then what do you have to say to that? I think you're missing it somewhere.
Yes, you don't have to go after the celebs. Like I said, I started with the woman next door, your friends. They are the ones that will take you to your Jerusalem, let me put it that way. They'll take you to where you want to be, because you just don't... you have to, because if you're thinking of making your friends, your family, or someone that just walks up to you, because I've done jobs for people that they don't even have a dime, like for a bride, and she says, I don't have money for my wedding, I'll do it. Especially when she gives me a solid reason, and I know it's not a selfish reason. So you have to, it's like giving back, you know. So most times you don't have to think about the Genevieve or the Omotolas, you know. Just think about giving back first, and you're going to shine. That's just it.
Yeah, okay. Because we really need to correct that mindset. She said something that because she wants to work with the celebs and then get popular. No. That is not the reason at all. First of all, I want to be sure that you want to do makeup for real, because it's something of interest to you. And afterwards, you're going to contribute to the society. See, my show is all about getting people to contribute to the society. So if I happen to bring any child here, any adult here, for whatever reason, it is because I want it to get back into the society. So now that you're here and you want to do makeup, I need you to understand that you're not doing it because you want to be popular. Debbie isn't doing makeup because she wants to be popular. She's doing makeup because she loves to do makeup, and today she's giving back just like she's going to impact you. Do you understand?
Yes.
So we need that mindset. We need it. Yes, we need it from you. So now, if you are in school, what time will you have to do makeup?
during the holiday.
During the holiday?
Or Saturdays.
On weekends, and you can commit to that. Weekends, and then during the holidays, you'll be available. Okay, your parents, are they aware that this is what you want to do?
Yes.
And they're in support of it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
If you have any challenge, for example, tomorrow, what's going to be your take?
I'm going to talk to them. I'm going to pray to God, first of all.
Okay.
So I'll pray to God that it touch their heart, because they're really in support of this. And I also have some other career to follow up. Like, I want to go into acting and newscasting. So I'll talk to them. I have a mentor, like at Twitter.
Okay.
So she can also talk to them and change their mindset about this makeup.
Yeah, I like the fact that you're going to talk to them. I like the fact that you're going to pray to God to touch their heart. But the fact, or what I need to get right here, is the several things you want to do. Debbie, can she do all three? Because she just said she wants to do makeup, she wants to be an artist, right? And then what again? About three different things. The newscaster.
Yeah.
Do you think she can do all three and become successful in all of them?
It's just taking everything step by step. She can, because right now I'm still a nutritionist. no matter what. Because I still have that passion for nutrition, because the way the world is going now, we have to take care of our bodies and all. So I still work as a nutritionist. But being a makeup artist, that's the thing about being a makeup artist. You have time. You have time. You're your own boss. You call the shots. You wake up when you want to wake up, and then you stop working when you want to stop working. So if she wants to become an artist or a newscaster, when she's off the air or when she has time, she can take bookings and do her makeup jobs.
Okay. So how long is this going to take for her to become, should I say, a professional? I mean, to be able to start well. How long is it going to take?
Yeah, the thing about makeup artistry is that it grows every time. The industry grows. You have to keep improving on yourself. But for her to be a trained makeup artist, it takes at least 2 months.
Okay.
2 months of study.
Constant.
Yeah. And then she starts practicing. And it depends on how fast she is, or the amount of time she's willing to give to learn. So if she learns, if she practices after 2 months, she can keep studying. She can go on the internet. She can go for workshops. You know, just keep practicing, because I am not even going to say I have reached my peak. I have to aspire. So you have to keep aspiring.
Okay. Now, on a normal day, if you were to charge someone individual for this, how much would it?
For a 2-month class, it's 150,000 naira, and they'll be giving kits.
So on the platform of Lovely and Claire Show, you're going to give this for free?
Yes.
Wow, fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this.
You're
okay,
welcome.
now, if after 2 months, she's not so,
I give room for improvement.
Okay.
Most of my students, like I've trained over 800 students.
Wow.
Yeah, since I started. So I'm still in touch with them, most of them. And so if anyone has a problem, all they need to do is come into the studio, and then we'll go over it.
So which means after the period of 2 months, she's not, so you can keep her, you can make her repeat.
Yes.
I would say you can make her repeat the class.
Yes.
Okay, so Precious, so after a period of 2 months, what do you think you can do or be able to achieve?
I'm going to assist others, like you said, giving back to society. So I'm also going to give back to society.
No, I'm asking now, by 2 months, are you sure you'll have been well equipped enough to be able to do makeup for someone else? That means that you must be attentive. You must give your time, because you just heard it now. On a normal day, to pay for this class is 150,000 naira.
Yes.
We'll be giving you that opportunity for free. And see, it is not actually for free. This is what I mean. You're not going to pay the money, but you're going to take this program, and when you're done, you're going to return back on the show where you will give back to the society. The reason we're giving you is so that we can get you to give back. So you're going to make that promise before every one of us here tonight, that you're going to give back to the society after being trained. I'm waiting for you.
Okay, I promise to give back. I promise.
You promise to what?
To give back what I've learned from Auntie Debbie, and I'm going to make sure that I get the best out of it.
Because we want to ensure that at the end of the day, there is a return. So Debbie, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We're going to go on a very quick break. When we return, we're going to take questions from my audience. Stay with us. The Lovely and Claire Show is more than a talk show. It is actually a movement that has come to stay.
When I was in maid, he was there, and he said he would do it, and he did it.
Never make music or acting or anything, any other vocation, an alternative to education.
I love this show. I really, really love this show, because it is an opportunity for me to serve, and it's an opportunity for me to call other people to serve.
It's the Lovely and Claire Show.
just want to say thank you.
It's the Lovely Claire Show.
My name is Andrew Miracle. My question are, what are the challenges that you face and what do you use to practice the makeup?
My major challenge was finance, money. I didn't have my parents giving me like a huge amount to say, start your business. It wasn't a business at that time, it was a hobby. So I was I had to use my lunch money, my pocket money in school, my allowance, to build my kit. So, and then when I do jobs, if I'm given 15,000 naira or 20,000 naira, I'll take that money and buy stuff for myself. And to improve on myself, I had to go to a school. And luckily enough, the owner of the school was able to give me a discount. So I had to study with her. I understudied her, and then I worked with her. So I still practice, because that's how I was able to become good. I had to read a lot. I had to take jobs. But that, if they paid on whatever free jobs, I just had to take jobs, and I kept on practicing with my products.
Okay, okay. If I'll take it from there, what about before you did when you did your first job, what did you use?
My first job was a friend's sister, so she didn't care. She didn't care about what I was using. She just wanted to look good. So I was able to go to the market and buy some cheap stuff, you know, buy some products that I won't mention the names, but very cheap stuff. So I was able to pull it off. It still looked a bit professional, you know, but she didn't care. She just gave me that chance to be able to do, and I was paid.
Okay, but at least you have something to start with.
Yes.
Because now I'm asking because of her, you know, because of Precious. So when she's done after 2 months or 3 months, 4 months, as the case may be, is there any plan on how she can start off on her own?
Yeah, just like I said earlier, let me call her mentor. She was very kind enough to at least give me my brush set to practice with. So Precious will be getting a brush set to practice with.
Wow.
And Precious will have some other products that she'll be able to, like some powders and foundations. She'll be given a kit to start with.
For free.
For free.
For free, Precious. Did you hear that? For free.
Oh, thank you.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Debbie. So, Precious, what do you have to say to Auntie Debbie?
Thank you very much, and God is going to try to
thank you
in your endeavors.
Thank
you very much.
Thank you.
I'm so grateful.
So, Debbie, thank you very much for coming on the show and for giving to Precious, because really putting 150,000 naira together, you know, wouldn't have been that easy. And here we are, you're giving it to her in a platform of gold for free. And I'm more very excited with the fact that you're going to help her start off. So she's not just going to go through the school, but you're going to help her start off so that she can kick off immediately and begin to do something for herself. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming and for giving. And that is what we know to do on the show, where we try to help people who ordinarily would not be able to pay us back. Because for me, true fulfillment is when you're able to locate a need and then you meet it. We have a lot of children in our society today who requires this kind of help and assistance. So if you have that platform you want to give, you should call on us, and we'll be quick to come to you, because we've got a lot of them who have various needs. That is what life is all about, really. And I will encourage every one of us, because if we all can touch one, then if one can touch one, then we all can touch everyone. So till same time next week, thank you for watching the Lovely Claire Show. And remember that life is what you make it, so make the best out of it. Bye for now.
It's the Lovely Claire Show. It's the Lovely Claire Show.